because we have already dealt with variables on both sides. Both sides of an equation. Today we're dealing with both sides of an inequality. So are there multiple steps?
Yes.
Yes. Have you dealt with multiple steps?
Yes.
Yes. So now it's trying to tie it all together and not to forget how to deal with inequalities themselves. So the first problem we're going to get, if you can write this down here, negative 3a plus 6 is less than or equal to negative 5a plus 2. So why do we call this multi-step inequalities with variables on both sides?
Because variables are on both sides.
Yeah, you have the variable here on both sides of the inequality. Does anyone remember what to do with that? Like, how do we handle that? If the variable's on one side and the other. Do we start saying what's happening to A first and second? We really can't do that because it's happening you're having a lot of things happening at the same time. We don't want that. So yeah, what do you do, Wilson?
Make the variable on the same side.
Mm-hmm. And how do we do that? We have two options. We can either add 3a to both sides. Why would I add 3a to this side? Because that would get canceled because it was a negative. Or you can add 5a to both sides. Why would I do that? Cancel over here. So your choice. Which one do you want?
Negative 5a.
I want to deal with this, so I'm going to add 5a. I think that would be the easier one. Not only do you get a positive a, which people like, but you also get the variable on the left side, which a lot of people like. So it's like a double whammy on the good side here. What's negative 3a plus 5a? 2a plus 6. Less than or equal to. That got canceled out. 2. Now this problem is a two-step inequality. Do you remember what to do here?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you minus 6 something?
Yes, that's what you do want to do, is subtract 6 from both sides, and you get 2a is less than or equal to negative 4. And then your last step, divide both sides by 2, and you're left with a and negative 2. And what happened to that inequality sign?
It's the same.
But didn't I divide by a negative number?
No,
Good. I divided by a positive 2 on both sides, so nothing changes. That's my inequality. So this would be the inequality, but then some of them you have to graph. And this, it's almost like, do I even need to talk about this right here?
No, it's easy.
I hope you guys get this, but if you're still like, I'm not really sure, make sure it's least to greatest. What kind of circle, Abby, goes on negative 2?
Closed.
Closed. And where does the arrow go?
Me?
Yep.
To the right. I mean to the left.
Get to the left. That is right. Or, that is correct. And this would be your answer. Now, on these more complicated ones, can you still check them?
Yes.
Okay, Gracie, pick a number that would work from this inequality. Okay, negative 5 would work, right? Way out here, negative 5 would work. Does it work up here? What's negative 3 times negative 5?
Positive 15.
Positive 15, and then I have that number. And what's negative 5 times negative 5? 25, and 25 plus 2. All right, what's 15 plus 6? Is 21 less than or equal to 27?
Yes.
That's why it works. What's another one what number do you think I should probably choose? All of us should probably choose.
Negative 2.
Negative 2, because that's the one I'm saying is the boundary marker. So here, negative 2. All right, what's negative 3 times negative 2?
Negative 6.
6. All right, and then we have the 6 plus 6, so here's my work down here. What's negative 5 times negative 2? Positive 10 plus 2 is 12 less than or equal to 12.
Yes.
Oh, it is. It is equal to, so that does work. And do you see how the one that it equals to is the last number you could pick, right? Could I pick negative 1? No, because then that would make that change up, and it would be incorrect, which is what our solution says. Okay, let's get another one here. I'm going to have you guys do this one on your own. And I need 10 of you to get it right for all of us to move on. Okay, so if 10 of you do not get it right, we stay where we're at, and we have to do a similar problem, and then 10 of us have to get right on that one. In just a moment. Yeah. Negative 6 minus 3t, so very similar to the one we just did, is less than or equal to 4t plus 8. 4t plus 8. And you get one shot and it has to be perfect with your graph. I want the graph as your answer. And you have time to check it, so please check it. You may begin. Yes, you may begin. Thank you. Is this a paper?
Oh, no, I'll just...
Okay, that's for you. The graph is your answer on this one. And again, once you're done with it, I'll check it. Yes. Yeah. No, the direction. You see it? It is.
It looks right in my brain though. It's like look at that work.
Oh, it's because what's negative 3t minus 4t? Negative 7t.
No.
Yes. Yep, that's 2. I have 2 so far. The direction. You added 14, but you should subtract 14 again. What am I, 3? Subtracted 3.
Wait, hold on. I don't know.
Yeah, check it. Okay, 4, 5, 6. The signs are off a little bit on that one. 7. The sign of the number. 8. I think I'm at 8. 9. Okay, I can't count that one, but yeah. And then the direction of the inequality. I believe.
9.
If you subtract 3t from both sides, these won't cancel. Because negative 3 minus 3 would give you negative 6t.
But
So
they're the same.
you should add 3t to both sides. Because that will cancel out the number. 10.
Mr. 82.
Close. Wait, where's your answer? Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I looked at it wrong. That's 11. Okay, we got it.
Negative 2.
All right, let's see. Most of you, I believe you subtracted 4t from both sides. If you didn't, that's okay. But you get negative 6. What's negative 3t? Oh.
Negative 7.
So I'm distracted. Still distracted. Okay, what's negative 3t minus 4t? Negative 7t is less than or equal to, that cancel out, 8. So how do I get t by itself now? I add 6 to both sides because what's negative 6 plus 6? 0. I get negative 7t is less than or equal to 14 positive. But what do I divide by? Negative 7. So I get t is greater than or equal to, remember, negative 2. So there should be a closed circle on negative 2 with the line going to the right. Yes. So that's okay. I mean, you know what you did and you see your work. That's good. All right. So we do get to move on. We get to move on to this one right here. So everyone's going to do it. We'll work it out together. And then I'll give you another one to move on to your homework. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. No, not quite. But yeah, it's not really a difficult lesson here. 2 1/2d minus 3 is greater than 3d plus 2.
Is this the one that we're doing?
Yeah, we'll just do this together because I'll give you a similar one.
No.
I mean, you can try, but I'll help those who are not getting it. Okay.
Plus or minus 2? You said minus 2.
Whatever I wrote, I apologize. So that's plus 2. So the variable is on both sides. I wanted to get to one side, so either I subtract 2.5d from both sides, or I subtract 3d from both sides. Yeah, 2.5d is going to give you your. Well, you could do the other one. Yeah, either one. Yeah, because you get left with a positive number, which people prefer. That's fine. All right, but what's 2.5d minus 2.5d? 0d, which is eliminated, canceled. I'm left with negative 3. Is greater than, what's 3d minus 2.5d?
1/2.
Just half d.
How'd you do that?
Well, what's 3 wholes minus 2.5?
-1. 1.
Half. Like if you have 3 pizzas and you took 2.5 pizzas away, you'd be left with half a pizza.
You have to add 1/2. 1 and 1/2.
Just think about this. You just need 1/2 for all two.
I always don't know fractions.
That's okay. We can walk through that together. But this is it. All right. Then I'm looking at the d and I'm saying, all right, it's being multiplied by half and then added with 2. So how do I undo that?
Divide both sides. 2.
Oh, plus 2.
Correct. Both sides by 2. Now, here it is not 3 minus 2. It's not negative 3 plus 2. It's negative 3 minus 2, which will give me negative 5. It is greater than 1/2 d. Okay, so now what do I do? Because this is where, you have a fraction. Yeah, multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 1/2. Because you could get rid of it. Yeah, 2/1, which is 2, either one you want to look at. So what's 1/2 times 2? It's 1, and 1 times d is d. So that's what I wanted. And then 2 times negative 5? Okay, now before you graph it, be sure this is actually d is less than negative 10. So that's going to be this graph right here for you guys. Open circle on negative 10. Line going to the left.
Do we have to redraw it like how you did, or can we leave it as negative 10 greater than?
No, you can leave it there, but you have to graph this. This is your answer. It's going to the left.
Wait, how'd you switch it?
Hold on.
Why'd you switch it?
Listen, if you got it, well, hold on. If you got it, it's okay, good, but let's keep it down because then we can't. Somebody else doesn't know why you got it. Yes, ma'am.
Why do you subtract by 2?
Right here? Because what's happening to d first? Multiply by half, then add it, so deal with the addition first. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't divide by a negative, right? Is that what you're saying?
I think I know why now.
Okay. Let me give you this problem right here, and okay, how about? Oh, Nelson changed his number. How about 15 of you get it right?
Alright, we got
Okay, we kind of got one of them. We didn't do one more. Y'all get it right.
15. This is gonna be like the hardest problem.
Can we split the section in half?
All of you are a section. This is a section.
Wait, sorry, what if you give us the hardest problem you can think of and it's one of it?
That I can think of? Do you really want that?
Just gets it right.
No.
Then
Are you
get
kidding me, Elijah? Like, it's gonna be calculus. You can do calculus. I'm not kidding that.
All right, I'm thinking right now. Hold on. Give me some time to think. Okay, I'm putting it on here.
No, Mr. A, don't.
I'll give you a tougher problem of this lesson, and 15 of you need to get it right. All right, we'll go with this one. It's not too bad. Sorry, I'll move in just a moment. $15 of you. This is a nice problem. You're welcome. All right, you get one chance. If I say it's not correct, you don't get to count as one of the 15. So Not a lot of room for error. So check it. You can check these, all of them. Uh-huh.
Alrighty.
All right, so if you have it, raise your hand. I'm coming to check it.
Are you checking graph?
I'm going to see something real quick. Huh, interesting. Okay, look at that one more time. 1. Two.
I'm so confused.
And remember, no consulting, no.
You need to graph it.
Yes, please. Trying to see. Okay, I want to see what happened. Oh. You divide both sides by 3. What's 3 divided by 3? I don't know, what, 3, 4, yeah, 4, 5, 6.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll come back. 7, 8, 9, 10. A simple 5 more.
Hey, Jared.
11, 12.
Come on, bring it on.
13, 14,
Yes!
15. Quiet, Wilson. None of that. Did anyone else need me to check it? Because I haven't given the answer yet. Okay. How many of you subtracted 12a from both sides? You did that first step. Did anyone do subtracting 15a from both sides? Probably the least. Oh, you did that? Oh, okay. So I'm going to subtract 12a from both sides.
You never checked mine, but that's okay.
I'll work it out. You'll see if you got it right. 3a minus 4 is less than or equal to 5. Okay, you're going to add 4 to both sides. We get 3a is less than or equal to 9. Divide both sides by 3. You get a is less than or equal to 3. So your graph should be a closed circle on 3, line going to the left. Yeah. 4 and 2.
I did minus 15 on this side.
Yeah, you could do that. So you did the other way, which no one else did, but you got the right answer, so that's good.
Yeah, Chloe.
Okay, your homework is...
I'm ready.
Well, go to your workbooks. I'm going to show you one problem because it can be confusing if you don't know what's going on. Go to page 124 in your workbooks. Page 124 in your workbooks. I'm going to show you a problem that I want you guys to get. Like 20 minutes.
You said it's almost homework time. I went to watch it. It's like 19. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I was like,
All right. On page 124, look at number 7 because 7 was done for you. It says in your workbook, match the inequality with the given graph. Show your work to explain your answer. So you obviously have to show your work. But look at number 7. They give you the graph, and then they give you A, and they give you that inequality. And look below it, they give you B, they give you another inequality. What they want you to do is find out, is it A or is it B that gives you that graph above? You're like, how do you know if it's A or B? You have to work out both of them to see which one gives you. You could just guess, but your work is going to be counted. So if you just guess and no work, it's wrong. No, it doesn't make sense to me. All right, I got questions here, and I will not repeat answers. So wait just a moment, Daniel. All right, Will.
Is the graph, is the circle and 0, it's like in between -1 and 0.
Yeah, so that's where you have to think. It's not 0 and it's not -1. It's in between. So looking at those two, if you solve the first one, you get n is less than 6/7. You see it down there? It says n is less than 6/7.
But that says n is
Okay, look at the bottom of B. You get r is greater than -1/5. So which one can that graph possibly represent?
R is greater than
-1/5, because that circle is to the left of 0. That's the negative number. So it can only be B. You would say B. Yes. Number 7 is B. You have to figure out number 8. And that one's exact, so that one won't be as bad.
If we do 1, and then we know that's not right, can we just put those in the
No, because the justification is you work both of them. You know that one's wrong because this is what you come out, and you know that's right because this is what you come out. So do both. I see what you're saying, but do both. All right, so your homework, 2 through 8, all. And you already got 7, so. I'll show you in just a moment. All right. Goodbye, Silver.